Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh, no. We're off to a bad start. I feel like our last one was not great either, so we got to do good this time.
We have to focus.
Okay.
No.
How was your week?
My week was good, I think. Yeah. How was your week?
My week was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a long weekend, so that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin and I were able to, we went to an arcade, which was fun.
That is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Which are, probably don't want to answer that.
It doesn't really matter.
Which games, were you guys stuck at those like coin pushing machines the whole time?
No, we do a new thing where like we just do that at the end when we're done playing games and we're like, okay, let's just get tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
Oh.
So then we ended up getting a lot of tickets that way. We already had like 3,500 tickets left over.
Wow.
And then by the time we went and we got some prizes, we were pretty much back to the same amount because we got more tickets when we played.
Oh my gosh.
So we still have like a bunch left over.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we played skee ball. It's my favorite.
I like that one.
Down the clown because we always have to.
Oh, I loved it. We're so good at that.
We're
Maybe it's not totally fair because we're two people.
That's what we do too. That's what Kevin and I do too.
I want to go to the arcade. I haven't been in so
It's
long.
fun.
Almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
When Kevin is your husband, you're going to go to arcades. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
I wanted to I was trying to think of something fun for him. And then he had like gift cards and stuff. So we were like, let's do this.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
that was nice. What else did we play? I can't remember. Played a lot of things. It was fun. But
sounds fun.
yeah. Do you have any? I don't know what we're calling them. Last time you called them nighttime Nancy's.
Any nighttime Nancy's? Oh, I actually do.
You do?
It's not relating to anything real crazy.
Okay.
But I've been having really weird dreams.
Wow.
Crazier
than Glenn Powell being here.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
As you know, the other day I texted you and said that I would not forgive you because...
Oh, yeah. That was yesterday, I think.
You turned into a zombie and chased me.
Yeah.
You're always in my dreams. You and Bean are always in my dreams. And you're usually on my side.
Yeah.
And everyone else is usually evil.
Okay.
Isn't that, like, wild?
That is wild.
So I've been having a lot of lucid dreams lately, which young me would have been so thrilled. But it's terrifying.
But old you is like, please. No.
Old me is like, please keep them away.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've ever heard this, but it's a commonly known thing. And maybe this is why my brain's doing it. But it's commonly known that if you tell the dream characters that it's a dream, they will turn on you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Isn't that scary?
That is scary.
It's terrifying. But anytime I become aware that I'm dreaming, I go, oh, it's a dream.
That's what I would always do.
And then they always turn around.
Yeah, that's what would happen. And then I'd run away and I'd jump off of a cliff to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And I never do anything cool. I'm just like, I'm going to just turn this a little more fun. But it's never... Like I used to want to use lucid dreams to be spiritual and ask questions about myself because you're literally talking to your subconscious.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. But I think maybe I'm not like fully, like I know it's a dream, but I'm not fully myself.
I think that's how it's like for me. And usually my lucid dreams are all nightmares, of course.
Yeah.
And so in it, I'm just suddenly like, oh my God, wait a minute, I'm dreaming. None of this is real. It's kind of a cool
feeling.
And then someone's trying to like kill me or something. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I could literally just like make the knife disappear. And then I do. And I'm like, look at you, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just scary though. But I don't remember if that's why you turned into a zombie and chased me. But we were in a grocery store and everyone was zombies and everyone was trying to kill us and we were running. And then we were going through the aisles and then you suddenly turned around.
I just I just thought that we would make a really good zombie pair.
You know, if you would have said that, I would have been fine with it, and I would have let you turn me into a zombie, and then we could have been zombies together. That's what I want to happen. I don't want to turn evil.
But
I want to scare them. Where's that?
Yeah, you want to be the yeah, you know what? That's so true. Why is that? Well, maybe that says something good about us, that we're not the murderers in our dreams.
I don't know if have you ever killed someone in your dreams or been violent?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I've seen very violent things.
Me too.
But I haven't done it. I haven't like inflicted the pain.
We also, you know how you're in all my dreams and all my dreams are nightmares? We almost always die, both of us.
Oh, nice. That's lovely.
Yeah.
I feel like you're usually in my dreams too, but I think you do betray me a lot, which is weird.
That's how my dreams with you almost always used to betray me.
Like, yeah.
But lately you haven't been, except this zombie time.
Though I think lately, if I have those, it's like I think you were betraying me and you weren't actually, and you're like, "Come on, man!" Like almost like
I'm gaslighting you even in the dreams.
Like, God, I didn't do that. It's like the knife behind your back. No, but I don't think you betray me as much anymore. But you are usually like there.
It's funny,
yeah, like
because I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, you go.
I was just gonna say that sometimes you and Bean are interchangeable. It used to be that you were also my child. Like it would switch off. But I'm always protecting one of you. Oh, I have let someone die.
You let someone die?
Yeah, so I take it back about me saying I haven't like committed violent acts in the dreams on someone, because I have let many people die because I was protecting Bean / you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
Humans. I remember one dream I let a pregnant lady die.
Oh, wow.
Because I was hiding with Bean.
We're just digging deep into
yeah. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Dreams they're different.
They're weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, lucid dreams, not a fan of them anymore. Been having quite a bit of them.
Yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun. But yeah, I was just going to say that you didn't betray me at all in the dream where you were with Glenn Powell.
Okay, do you want to tell them?
So, well, I don't know how much of this I should disclose, but I'll just say I don't want, I'm sorry, Jay, but in my dream, she left you for Glenn Powell. That's what happened, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, Glenn Powell. I don't like him. Do you like him?
You don't like him? I
like his face is too small for his head. It's like kind of Owen Wilson.
I do actually know what you mean.
I mean, he doesn't look like Owen Wilson, but it like gives.
I understand what you mean. I wouldn't say that he's like on the top of any list. Like, but I think he's like.
But if you want to come on the show.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, sorry. You liked him in my dream.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, continue.
That was basically it. But you were like calling him Adam. I don't know why.
I like that name.
You were like, and then you were like talking to me and you were like, isn't that the best name there ever is?
I have said that to you before when I was convinced that my future husband was going to be named Adam.
Wait, really? Yeah. I didn't remember that. It was somewhere in my brain, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I remember in my dream mind thinking, that's a little over the top. Yeah. I was like, dang, that's much. It's a little much. Like, I love Kevin, but like, I'm not going to be like, Kevin's the best name. No other name.
Yeah, a name is a wild thing to like, a wild hill to die on.
But yeah, that was you in my dream. Very interesting.
Have you had any nighttime Nancy's?
I have. I've had a couple. Let's see. Let me start with the one that is kind of relates to what you were talking about Bean being in your dreams.
Okay.
So the other night I was trying to sleep, as I do. And, as we all do. But I do unsuccessfully. And once again, Kevin was trying to get me to do the blank room thing. Right? And so I was like, I was trying to get really into the details of it. I'm like, how much? So are you just seeing like a white cube that you're inside of? Like it's a room. And he's like, no. It's not even like, honestly, sometimes I think it's like gray. It's not white. And it's almost like if you were to go into Photoshop and open a blank color thing. And I was like, so you're literally just in a color?
But is he like seeing himself walk around it? Or is he like from his point of view? Or is it just he sees the room and he's not like walking around?
I think he's not seeing, he's literally just seeing nothing.
So it's not really a room, it's just...
Yeah, so I was like, hold up, I've been imagining myself in a room. Like, I'm in a room.
Big imagination.
And so then I was imagining myself in like, just blank, white nothingness. And of course I started thinking about SpongeBob, you know, when they'd go and...
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
I couldn't stop thinking about that. And finally I was like, okay, blank, nothing. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm here. And I was like talking to Kevin. So obviously I was still thinking. So it wasn't working. I was like, okay, I'm in the white room. I'm looking around. I couldn't think of a gray room. I don't know. It wasn't working. and then I'm like, I turned to look and I was like, why is Bean in here?
That's a fun way to explore your imagination. That's like a form of meditation, actually.
And so Bean was there and he's like, no, nothing's there. I was like, Bean is here and I'm not going to make her leave.
See, you're going more mind palace and he's going more like, I'm actually meditating how you're supposed to meditate when you fully clear your mind.
Yeah, but I was like, no, I'm not going to, Bean can stay. She's fine. And then like I looked around and there was a giant goldfish. Like swimming in the air. That was it. And I was like, but the goldfish is cute too. The goldfish can stay. And it just kept going. But then eventually I saw him and I was like, you can go. Get out of here. That's really like as he was trying to talk to me in real life, I was like, I saw like a version of him that was like sitting like cross-legged, like all like he was meditating, and I was like, get out of here. I'm with Bean and my goldfish, okay?
I love how often you think of my dogs.
When I'm going to sleep, it's like I think of your dogs. So I thought that you would enjoy that. Yeah. Knowing that Bean has worked her way like into my...
I love a good mind palace.
Yeah.
But I like it more Secret Garden-y.
Yeah.
I have a whole intricate mind palace.
I love that.
Yeah. Same place you go to every time. It's been a while. Maybe I should start that again.
I was thinking of that too, because I used to do that more, but...
Well, you could start, you start with their white room.
Okay, so Bean and the goldfish.
Bean and the goldfish can stay. Maybe you get the goldfish a tank. And it starts with that. And then maybe you build a little house.
And when I say I mean like it's like bigger than me.
Yeah, I gather I can see it.
Yeah. Right? You can see it. And Bean sitting like next to it. It's
oddly like it's a little 2D though. The goldfish, even though it's a 3D, like imagine a 2D thing in the 3D room.
Yeah.
The goldfish
kind of
for me
like
is
that.
a little 2D.
I see what you mean.
This episode is unhinged. Do you remember when we used to try to like meet each other in dreams?
Yes.
That would have been cool. Maybe we should try that again.
We should try that.
So I don't have like full control over my dreams, but maybe we work on getting full control over our dreams because some people can literally just every single night go into their dreams.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or maybe we should do less dreams, more like astral projection-y, because then we're meeting each other.
Oh my god! Everyone has started to tune out. They're like, no, this is crazy.
Yeah. No, but we should try that.
We should.
What was your other nighttime, Nancy?
Oh, this one was like, I guess, a smaller thing, but I was just like drifting in and out of sleep, and then Kevin suddenly goes, you have a surfboard. I was like, Kevin. No, actually.
This guy. Wait, you actually had a surfboard? What? Wait, what? And I was like, Kevin, he's like weird.
Did
sleepy.
you mess with him?
I'm sorry, I'm guessing. Okay, continue.
I was just like drifting, and I was like, huh? And then I fell asleep again. I drift like back out of sleep, and I realized that I had a pillow somehow in my sleep. I grabbed a pillow and I put it under my arm. Like
so he was making a joke, but you thought he was being crazy.
I was like, sir, what? And then so I woke up and I saw it, and I just like, I do have a surfboard.
That's so funny.
It's like,
what a plot twist.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought he was being weird. I mean, I guess it's still weird, but like,
well, no, but that would be something he would say. And he didn't have a surfboard.
And I was holding it like a surfboard.
I can just imagine when you realized
Yeah, I was like,
Nighttime you too probably thought that was so funny.
I did.
It is really funny. It's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know how I did that in my sleep. Like usually I would like snuggle things in my sleep. Oh, surfing music.
Yeah.
But I was just like, surf's up.
We should go surfing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm oddly afraid of the ocean right now.
You know, I don't think of myself as being afraid of the ocean, and then I go in the ocean and I'm like,
I think it's a very natural thing to be afraid of. We're not supposed to be in there.
We're not.
But like
we can't breathe in there.
I used to be so fearless. But
yeah.
now the idea of surfing, there are sharks there.
Yeah.
There are weird, even if there's not sharks, there are weird like fish.
Yeah. I think I get afraid because I don't like being out of control. And so when like a wave lifts me up and throws me, it's different.
That's fine for me.
I don't like that.
I don't mind if the ocean wants to toss me around. I just don't want to.
But then I have like real things where I always like cut up my feet.
Yeah, you need water shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want you to go into your imagination for a second.
Okay.
You are.
Oh, am I closing my eyes?
Yeah. Are you in the white room?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you actually feel like imagination-y right now?
It's a little difficult.
Okay.
Especially with the lights like blaring on my eyelids.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, well, orange. The back of my eyes.
Okay, well, just picture it, even if you're not like in there.
Okay.
You're on a little boat, and you go, I want to go for a swim. You jump into the middle of the ocean.
Sorry, I jumped out of the boat like onto just a hard, cold white floor.
Oh, wait, did I not put the ocean there?
You said you're in a white room in a boat, and then you jump out.
Okay, well, see, your imagination was working.
Okay. So. But it was the most obnoxious thing. I think because we've been playing Human Fall Flat. The game. That's
not how words work.
It's a game.
Oh, okay.
And the way that you flop around like a rag doll, and you're just like, so that's what happened in my head.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Anyway, continue. Okay. I'm in a boat in the ocean.
You're in a boat in the white room.
But I'm in a white room.
Now, okay.
The ocean's in the white room?
Okay.
Sorry, I think too much.
The white room is supposed to be the starting point for your imagination.
Okay. I'm not in a white room.
Okay, you know what? Forget about the white room. You're in the ocean.
You know on a boat. Kevin feels at night.
Yeah. I do. You're on a boat in the ocean.
Okay.
You have sailed. It's a sailboat.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. You have sailed away from any shore.
Okay.
So you're in the middle of the ocean somewhere. Mm-hmm. Not in the exact middle because I don't know where the middle of the ocean would be. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You go, I want to go for a swim. You jump out into the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
The boat disappears.
Okay.
What's under you?
What's under me? Well, I got very distracted by the fact that I turned into a mermaid when I went in the water.
You're impossible! You're actually impossible! This needs to be a segment because Catherine's imagination is a great thing.
Yeah, it was just
my point
water.
Was it's not scary if you're a mermaid. My point is if you're like wading the
or like treading water.
Wading.
No, I think wading is another thing. Like, but it's more like when you're like walking, the wading through the
You're treading water, and there's endless ocean under you.
Oh, see, you said jump into the water. I went under the water.
It's even wilder. You also turn into a mermaid, so it doesn't really matter.
This is true.
But anyway, my point was
like, I've got a special.
My point was the ocean seems scary because there's endless ocean under you with creatures that we don't even know.
That's true.
But I also want to go to Mariana's Trench, so
that's a little conflicting.
Two different versions of me.
That is. Wow. So wait, so if you were to jump, you just see nothingness? Or what?
Okay, if we're talking imagination, that's different. My point was to try to get you to understand how scary the vast ocean is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I get that. I'm afraid of everything.
Not for you to turn into a mermaid.
Look.
What was your tail color? Orange?
It was.
Yeah, you seem like an orange tail kind of gal.
I would almost think like pink, but no, it was orange.
Nope. I knew it.
Wow, you're in my head.
What's my tail color?
Your tail, I mean, I would think of it as like red, but
that would be beautiful. Maybe I'll change it.
What is your tail color?
Green.
Green. Oh,
it's very just fishy.
That makes sense.
Like green, blue, kind of dull.
Well, you could be like the Little Mermaid.
True. Well, I want it to be red, but it's not happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was picturing it like red, but it like glistens in the sun. Like it turns like golden-ish.
We may have talked about this. Do you have a least favorite color? I'm sorry, I just did that thing where I...
No, you good.
Went off again.
A least favorite. I have some colors I feel passionately that I dislike. I don't know if it's my least favorite because I can't say that I've seen every color in the world. But she's so over me right now.
There's such a Catherine answer. Okay.
There's, so, you know, like the vomity green color?
Oh, I love all green.
But there's like a vomity
but do you mean color. Like a coal green?
No.
It's warm green is great. Unless it's very saturated.
I'm thinking more like with a little bit of brownish mixed in.
That's interesting.
Like, well, I don't know.
Let me see it.
Maybe it's not really green. Maybe it's more like a...
That's yellow, first of all. Which, by the way, if you couldn't tell, my least favorite color ever.
Okay, it says it's dark mustard.
Ugh.
Which is weird because I like mustard, but not dark mustard, I guess.
That's not as bad. Like a dulled out yellow is not as bad as a bright yellow.
Yeah.
I think yellow is the most horrible color in the whole world.
I love yellow.
If I'm wearing yellow, I feel very uncomfortable.
I love yellow. It's so pretty. But I mean, I like the more muted ones. Like I like if you think of like autumn colors.
Yeah. What's my second? I bet you could guess it. My second least favorite.
Second least favorite? Oh, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Sorry, I'm thinking. Like, I still wanted to say pink, but I feel like you've been liking pink more.
I like pink as long as it's muted.
Yeah. Yellow. And then... Why can I not think of what it would be?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Purple.
I was going to say purple, and then I didn't say it because I was like, who hates purple?
What do you mean? What do you mean, who hates purple? It's a horrible color. Yellow.
Well, it depends on the kind, I guess.
Yellow and purple suck. Purple, not as bad as yellow, but yellow is the worst. Any color is fine when it's muted, and it changes regularly. Yeah. I used to want a whole house that was yellow. But lately, I just can't do yellow.
Interesting. I think for me... Wait, there's a color that I've always hated. Do you remember it?
I want to say fuchsia, but it was too close to...
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it is fuchsia.
Okay. Because one of your favorite colors is pink, so it's kind of...
But it's not that kind of pink. It's a very different pink.
Yeah.
I think I like a dusty rose pink. That's a pretty color.
That is a pretty color.
But yeah. I do... What?
I mean, if we're getting extremely specific, then my least favorite color is probably something... Oh, that's very pretty.
Yeah.
It's very natural. Like almost skinish.
I guess so.
Natural, neutral.
Depends on what you're trying to say.
Both. Like you'd find it.
Yeah. Natural.
Yeah. But I also just hate all bright colors. My favorite color right now is probably green. But bright green. But that's why
Sage green.
Oh, amazing.
Like our blankies.
I love green. Green is the only one that could be somewhat bright and I can like.
Okay.
Not light and bright though.
Okay. I think I'm following. Yeah.
Not light and saturated. Not like whitey and saturated.
I will say I really don't like highlighter yellow.
Yeah, it's a horrible color.
But I like other yellows. You know, I was just realizing that like people who've only listened to the podcast will never know that we always have the same green blankets.
Yeah.
Every single episode.
Every episode.
Yeah.
That's because before we rebranded, our colors were green.
Yeah.
And actually pink.
The original listeners who know that we were not pity privilege at first.
Nope.
Now anyone who goes back and listens to those are like,
yeah,
what?
What's happening? Although they probably listen to this and hear us talking about nighttime Nancy's, and they're probably still like, what's happening? Because if you didn't catch it in that one episode, you're lost.
We constantly just refer back to things like as if obviously everyone's listening to every episode all the way through.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you get an oil stain,
yes,
on your shirt or pants or any cloth,
yeah,
what do you do?
I think what I did in the past, I think it was like baking soda or something.
Does it work?
Put it on there. I think so.
Do you have to put it on right away?
I think so, yeah. I also have like a little, you know, when the little pen, choo choo, choo choo. I don't know why I made that sound.
Interesting.
So like I'll do that, but I think there was one that I had a bad stain and I did the baking soda.
I guess I just didn't know that there was an answer for oil. Every time I've ever spilled oil, I go, that's ruined.
Yeah.
I never wear it again.
I think also a lot of times I just like throw it in the washer and pray.
That's what I do too, and it never works.
Sometimes it works.
I think you have to wash it like right away, and it works. But
yeah. But no, I think it's baking soda or something that can help it.
Okay, because I saw a TikTok that I didn't watch all the way through, and they're just like, this is what you do if you get oil on something. I was like, I'm not watching this. But yeah. I was like, huh, weird that there's answers.
Yeah, it's baking soda.
Interesting.
But you have to like let it sit for 24 hours.
Interesting.
I don't think I let it sit for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But
well, now I know.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to just keep getting rid of clothes that I spill things on.
That's what like Kevin would do. He'd like get something on like his shorts or something, and then he's like, "Oh, well, those are done." I'm like,
"Oh yeah, I think you said that."
I'm like, give them to me. Get the stain out. What? You're just gonna be like, "Oh, those are done."
See, I will usually keep stained clothes around for just like cozy stuff because like I don't really care if I have an oil stain on something I'm wearing in my house alone. But if it's something nice, and usually if I'm wearing something nice, I'm going somewhere and eating, and that's bad news.
Yeah.
I'm just like, welp.
Welp.
But usually I only give up on it if it's oil.
Well, yeah, because oil is the like notorious thing to not be able to get out. But
someone on a podcast, I'm not saying who because no free plugs. Someone on a podcast said, why don't we just, when we oil stain something, dip the whole thing in oil?
I saw that too, I think.
And I think of that every single time. I think that's so brilliant. I think that's the smartest thing ever.
The only thing I would counter with is that oil layers. So then you would just have it, you just add to it.
Yeah, but if it's like you immediately do it, then maybe it won't.
I guess, yeah.
Although I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like it.
Oh, I don't like that thought. Of now there's the whole thing's oil stained, but it's still oil stained.
You still see this as an extra oil stain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because I feel like that could work if you like got some, I don't know, when I got like smoothie all over my just dip it all in the smoothie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that'll turn out very well though.
Okay.
Going on a break. We'll be back. Or will we?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You said there was something that you wanted to tell me? on the podcast?
I was just, it's a very simple thing, but it's just a text exchange between me and Kevin. So he texts me freezing and then puts a little freezing emoji.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh no, why?" And he says, "It's cold in here." That's the explanation.
That's a good reason to be freezing.
And I was just like, really, man?
That is kind of wild, though. It's very hot out lately. I guess maybe that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a text exchange recently that was hilarious.
Yeah.
With Jay. Because our fridge broke.
Oh, yes.
Along with the long list of other things that are breaking in our house.
It's fun.
Never ending. Anyway, I texted him and I was like, fridge broke. I know, real unique.
Not freezing.
Not freezing. I was like, I put stuff on the stairs, put it in your mini fridge, whatever. And he was like, take my card and go buy another fridge. How do you think this works? Take my card and go to Lowe's and buy another fridge.
Oh, yeah,
We're not even going to try to fix it. What do we do with the fridge we have? We also have mini fridges, but like, I was so taken aback.
Just get a new one. Just throw out that one.
He was like, can you go buy a new one from Lowe's? Take my platinum card. I was like, I feel like a sugar baby right now.
Getting a fridge.
I'm going to go buy a fridge. Yeah, like,
what?
Wild. What a wild thing to say.
Appliances are really expensive.
And like, our fridge is a really good fridge. We didn't buy it. It came with the house, but it's a really, really good fridge. So if he wanted like a comparable, is that a word? Comparable?
Comparable, yeah.
Comparable fridge, then it would have been like thousands probably, or at least 1,000.
Yeah. And then you would, what, like, are you gonna...
Am I gonna haul it back by am I gonna pick it up and like...
In what? Can you fit that anyway? Like, you'd have to get a delivery service or something. I don't know. That's the whole thing. Just run to Lowe's, grab a fridge,
I just find it funny because he was like, instead of me putting this in the mini fridge, go buy a new fridge right now. As if it was going to be there when he came downstairs next time.
Like, I'll go down in a couple minutes, the new fridge will be there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay, we're picking on you.
We love you. And he's not listening. He's not listening. He's reading. Transcript's all wrong.
What is he even when sometimes when I voice message you, like over text, I look at the transcript just to see, and there's like a lot of wrong things.
I know. I think we talked about this already, but we should probably fix that for in the future when we have a lot of listeners and we have maybe some hard of hearing listeners.
Yeah, well, because when I make the like clips or anything and post on social media, I have to fix a lot of things.
We're very mumbly.
We're not like the best at.
I feel like with practice we'll get there. By the time we're huge, we'll be like radio DJs.
Hello and welcome to Pity Privilege.
Welcome back.
Exactly.
Let's play a game.
Okay. What game?
you know what game, boo.
Oh, the game?
The game.
Okay.
Our game.
Okay.
Okay.
The fear. 3, 2, 1.
Water bottle. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. 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 Three, 2, 1. Watercolor.
I made a square of the audio.
Square wave.
That was fantastic.
Beautiful.
We're doing so good.
Wow.
Although that was pretty easy.
It was pretty easy. Did you guys get watercolor? I don't know why I just started talking like I'm
beep boop.
Like
that was
Dora.
the countdown, like
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again.
Okay.
3.
No.
Oh my gosh, that was scary.
I didn't think. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Plantain.
Camera.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. Okay.
I've got 0.
Yeah. Mine's not gonna be as middle so much as it is leaning extremely to one of the words.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the same.
Okay. We're gonna go opposite. You know it. I know what you're gonna say. You know what? Maybe I should say it. No. Hold on. Plug your ears and close your eyes. She's gonna say banana, and I'm gonna say photography. Okay. If this is wrong, this is gonna be really embarrassing.
Okay.
I just guessed. Actually, you guess what I'm gonna say, and you guess what you're gonna say.
And then, okay. Wow. Wait, guess what I'm gonna say? I'm so confused. I kind of feel like maybe she'll say like banana. Okay.
That was so long.
I got confused because you told me to guess what I'm gonna say.
You were trash talking me? You were trash talking me? Okay.
I wasn't. I was just saying I was confused.
Okay. 3, 2,
2, 1.
Photography.
Wait, what did you guess?
Now it feels like not a win because I guessed that you were going to say banana.
I guess you were going to. Oh, no.
I'm crying. That's so funny. I can't. When you're editing this, please record it because I'm going to forget to watch it. I want to see this this scene.
Oh, that was really funny. That was like a double win in some weird way.
Because I was
you were wrong, but right.
It's funny because I was about to say banana because I thought you were going to say banana. But then I was like, you know what? Instead, I'm just going to tell them that I'm guessing that you're going to say this. But see, now we have proof that we thought.
do. That was beautiful.
That was
Oh
amazing.
my God.
Wow.
We couldn't have... I mean, we guessed kind of incorrectly, but at the same time, we were like on some
We're on the same
wavelength. Yeah. Okay. I learned something that, and I don't know if you know this. I didn't know this. Maybe it's common knowledge. Maybe I'm silly.
Okay.
When you say goodbye, do you know what that comes from? It's like a shortened version. What?
Oh, I thought it was just like wishing someone a good bye.
To me, I was just like, it's just like, because bye, but it's like goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I didn't realize that's bye itself isn't a word.
Oh.
I mean, it is now, but what it came from was God be with ye.
We literally had an acronym. It's an acronym?
Yeah. And then like someone wrote it down as like that.
And they're just like, bye. It's just
Bye.
too long to
Yeah.
say.
And like I saw it and I was like, I don't believe you. But then I was like looking into it. Goodbye.
That's a little crazy.
I thought it was just its own thing.
Wait, so what's the short for again?
God be with ye, I think. I don't understand where.
That's not an acronym. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, well, which I don't even fully understand.
Yeah, but it makes sense because good God
Yeah.
be ye. I don't know where the with is. The with left the building.
He left the building. Yeah, I don't understand it. But yeah, it was in 1573.
No, absolutely not. That's fake. Nothing before 1901 existed. I don't care what anyone says. I don't believe it. You're telling me we had 1500. There were people in their little villages or whatever happened there. And like, no, it didn't exist.
What about when like the Declaration of Independence?
It's also fake. I literally
before 1901.
I'm not trying to be conspiracy-ish, but I actually don't believe anything existed before like the 1900s.
I've done too much like history.
I just think all the history is fake.
It could be.
There's no way. It's a joke. Men wearing their little wigs.
It kind of is, honestly.
It's a joke.
That actually
can't
reminds
prove
me of Fourth Wing.
Okay, wigs?
No, just like that the people writing the history have the power to write the history.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they do.
Which reminds me, and I'm only going to talk about this for a short while because you haven't finished it.
Okay.
But I saw they're making a TV show based off it.
This is gonna probably suck a
And
little.
yeah, I know. And people were talking about how like if they cast Zayden wrong, it's just going to be wrong. But people were putting who they want him to be. And I'm like, why are you putting all these white boys?
Well, that's the problem with like casting for books.
Yeah.
Is everyone has, well, the author has a very clear thing of what they say, but everyone also has their own imagination.
Yeah.
Like I never picture it how they're meant to be pictured.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they literally said that he has like bronze skin.
Yeah. People don't understand.
They're like, look at this white boy. That should be him.
I don't like that.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Wait, I was gonna say something when you were talking about finding things out. Oh, I had a little friendly disagreement with Jay last night.
Okay.
But anyway, I was talking about my aunt, our aunt, and how she's. I don't know if I'm not going to give too much information on her family just because safety. How she is a different race, and he was like, "That doesn't make sense." And he's like, "So you're this?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, my uncle's wife. My uncle's wife.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's your... He said, that's your aunt-in-law.
That's not a thing you say.
I know. He said, that's your aunt-in-law. And I was like, no.
Like, I see what he means.
I know, I get that. And I have had so many people make that argument with me. Like, I have had that conversation with a surprising amount of people. And I have to be like, it's just an aunt. And
It's not, yeah.
And he was like, shall we look this up? And I was having another rough day last night. Or yesterday. So I think sometimes he knows that I'm going to be right.
Yeah.
So he purposefully will like say something a little silly to make me feel better because he knows I like to be right. And so he looked it up and he's like, oh, yeah, in most cultures, it's just an ant.
Yeah, you don't say.
I'm like, you had to say most cultures. You couldn't just say you're right.
Well, you like think about even like grandparents. Maybe you'll clarify things, but like you don't go that far into when you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he was just saying that like we're not related, which is true. We're not like blood relatives,
but you are related still.
I guess technically.
You're still relatives. You're just not blood relatives. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I found that funny.
That is very funny. Aunt-in-law.
Aunt-in-law. That's crazy. Crazy talk, mister.
Crazy talk. Wow, we're really picking on Jay.
I know.
Today.
This is going to be the one episode he watches.
It is. It's like the other ones you're like, he's so wonderful. And like,
yeah, I want you to attest to this, the fact that I got so disgustingly mushy the last couple ones.
And that you got disgusted by your own self.
That I got disturbed by my own words. So, Jay, if you're watching this one and you didn't watch the other ones, go and watch one that I'm like, nice. Jeez Louise.
God.
How dare you?
You just start yelling. Yeah. I'm a nice person. That made me think about a song from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's funny. It's too much to explain.
Okay.
It's like, because Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is basically a bunch of songs that are like parody songs. It's like comedy, musical. But it's just she's just singing that about how she's a nice person, but then she's like threatening people to tell her that she's a nice person.
I feel that.
She's like, say I'm a good person. Say I'm a good
Have you watched You?
No.
Oh.
No. Do you think I would watch You?
In hindsight, I guess not.
I've seen too many things about it to know that I don't want to watch
It's just
it.
a character I absolutely love. Do you know Victoria Perderderderdder? Wait, she was in something else.
Victoria Perderderderdder.
She has a really lovely face that makes me feel comfortable, but she's a little crazy.
In the show.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Victoria
Perderderderdder. Victoria
Pederetti. I know you've seen her in something. Oh, maybe you didn't. She was in The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, I know her face just from seeing her.
I think she is so cool. She's like actually a really cool person. But anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh, because she was, crazy women.
Yeah.
But the point I was going to make won't matter if you haven't seen the show.
I have not seen it and I don't plan to because, by the way, you said that you watched Deadpool 3, whatever, and that it wasn't like gory or anything.
What was it?
I haven't watched it yet, but I went on my favorite website, Common Sense Media, where you find if things are okay for kids to watch.
Okay.
First off, it's rated 5 out of 5 for violence and gore. I clicked on it, and it explained things that happened.
Like what?
It was like saying how they took someone's bone and then stabbed someone with someone's bone.
Yeah, but it didn't show. It wasn't super scary.
And then that they just they're slicing people up and it's bloody.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't remember everything that I read that it said that happened, but things that were disturbing. And obviously they're done in a more comedic way.
I think that's why I didn't think of it as gore.
It still counts for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you looked that up.
Well, because I was almost going to take Kevin to go see it. But then I actually was going to because I wanted to, and he was not feeling great, so I wanted to cheer him up. But then I was looking at that and I was a little terrified.
Okay, I'm glad you looked that up. I don't know why it didn't register as gore to me. Probably because it was comedy.
Probably. And I know that's what the first two were like, but they're still a lot.
I also didn't have any comparison because I didn't watch the first two.
Yeah.
So when you were saying that the first two were gory, so the third one probably was too.
Yeah.
I had nothing to compare.
But it's not only Deadpool, it's also Wolverine. So I'm it's gotta be.
I guess so. I don't know.
My
brain registers things a little different.
It's fine. Even Julia, who always calls me a wimp, was like, wait a minute. When you said that.
I know.
The other day, I was checking the time. The other day, I was checking my blood sugar. Which I think I was texting about it because I felt I don't know what was happening. Anyway, checking my blood sugar, and I was sitting there for a very long time just trying to get myself to click the button. Because that's just the hard part for me.
Yeah.
It's not even the pain. I don't care. It's just the anticipation to click it. I was there for so long. And then finally I was like, don't be a wimp like Julie always says. Just do it.
Oh, no.
And then I did it, and then it didn't do it enough. So I had to do it again.
You have to, you can make it taller, the needle.
I did.
Okay.
Put it to, the most.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Probably because you had your hand propped up for so long. It was the blood's not coming out.
I also, flinched when I did it, so maybe it just didn't grab it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I kept being like, okay, Kevin, count down, and I'll do it. 3.
Oh, Kevin
2,
was there?
1. And then he was like, just let me do it for you. And I was like, yes, please. And I was like, no.
That doesn't work. We will remember child you who would refuse.
It's like it's
running around the table. No.
Like me with that and also with eye drops.
Yeah.
To chase me down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sad.
But yeah, that's what kept going through my head. Like Julia's voice. Oh, don't be a wimp.
Yeah.
Such a baby.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Julia is a very, very sweet person.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Very sweet. She just is also tougher than like anyone I know.
Yeah. And I mean,
Yeah, being a doctor.
That's what she's got to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
You find us on all.
Yeah, that works.
You can find us on. Let me try one more time. You can find us
on all.
On? At?
Find us on all forms of social media.
You can find us on all forms of social media at Pity Privilege, spelled
Pity, Privilege. Thanks for watching, listening. Bye.